adventure seekers. First, I want to take a moment to thank you for joining me, Graham Ruth, on another great and exciting adventure. Now, in the season of going back to school, today's story is going to be about a little boy who is so eager to catch the school bus that he takes just a small, maybe an impromptu trip, shall we say, on a school bus just to get the feel of what it will be like. Well, in that being said, we are reading Caillou, the school bus today. How exciting is that? And who out there has been excited about getting back to school? Who has already started and who is about to start next week? Actually, right now, what I want to do is give you a little bit of side notes from the book because this is Caillou. And as Graham Ruth, I want to make sure that I pay respect to the creators of this character, as well as the story, the book itself. So Caillou, the school bus, it's the adaptation of the animated series, and that's by Marion Johnson. And the illustrations in this book that you will be seeing and reading today are by Sévigny, and it's based on the animated series. Now this comes from Beaver Books. Woo! So let's give a great big shout out to those three. And are you excited to read this book? Let me know. If you got a copy, hurry along and go get it so you can read along with me. As you do that, I'm going to prepare and get myself ready as well. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Caillou, the school bus. Every morning, Caillou watched for the big yellow school bus that drove down his street. He saw lots of children waiting for the bus. The bus stopped outside Caillou's house. Caillou asked Daddy, "When can I go on the school bus?" "Let's see," said Daddy, looking at the calendar. "One more birthday and you'll be old enough." "That was such a long time. I want to go on the bus now," exclaimed Caillou. Now, who's ever been that eager to get on the school bus that you wanted to go before it was your time? I might be a little bit guilty of that when I was a little girl. "We can look at the bus, even if you don't ride it yet," said Daddy. "Let's go see." The next morning, Caillou and Daddy waited for the school bus. The driver opened the door. "Good morning, young man," he said to Caillou. How exciting. How many of you have been excited about going back to school and seeing your friends again? The driver's name was Mr. Washington. "This is Caillou," Daddy told him. "Next year, he'll be old enough for school." "But I want to ride now," said Caillou. "Maybe you can have a practice ride tomorrow," said Mr. Washington. "I'll ask my boss if that's all right." How nice of Mr. Washington to even make that suggestion. He was really being very kind to Caillou. All day, Caillou wondered if he would get his ride on the school bus. He really hoped the answer was yes. Caillou drew a picture. "That's me driving the school bus," he explained. He's super thrilled about it. He's even putting down that he's riding the school bus. In the morning, Caillou and Daddy met Sarah waiting for the bus. She was surprised. "Are you going on the bus, Caillou?" The bus drove up and Mr. Washington opened the door. "Come along, young man," he said. "We don't want to be late." Caillou climbed onto the school bus. He felt wonderful. He's a big boy now riding the bus. How excited were you when you had your first bus ride? Caillou sat right behind Mr. Washington. He gave him the drawing he had made. "Now, isn't that fine?" said Mr. Washington. "I'll just tape it here on the dashboard so everyone can see." Wow, isn't that amazing? Caillou must have been very proud of that drawing, sitting right in the front for all the other kids to see. How amazing. Riding the big yellow school bus was lots of fun. Stop, start, stop, start. The bus picked up more and more children. Mr. Washington drove them all to school. At the school, the children got off, all except Caillou. "Time to head home," said Mr. Washington. At that point, he probably felt a little sad watching all of the other children get off the bus and go into school for a fun day, which I know we all have fun. We're learning, but we're also having a wonderful time, not only with our friends, but with our teachers also. Yes? Caillou didn't want the ride on the school bus to end. He was having too much fun. But when he saw Daddy waiting for him, Caillou was glad to be home. Oh, I know, I was always ready to be home. Sad to leave school, but when I saw my mom or my dad, always excited to be off the bus. And see how he still has his picture on the dash. "Did you see me, Daddy?" Daddy helped Caillou down and hugged him. "I sure did," said Daddy. "Did you remember to thank the driver?" Caillou waved to the bus as it pulled away. "Thanks for the ride, Mr. Washington," he called. "See you next year." How amazing was that? Caillou had a wonderful time just experiencing a ride on the bus. Now, will he also be ready to get off the bus and head into the school next year? Let me know if you guys were excited to wait for the bus even before you were able to ride it, or even this year, how excited you were to get on the bus and see all of your friends that you haven't seen since June. If you can, drop in the comments. If you have not, Mom or Dad, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Also ring the bell. That way, you guys will be the first to know when the next adventure is going on at Graham Ruth's Adventure on YouTube. But until next time, that brings us to the end of our story for today. Don't forget to stay in love and light. And until next time, remember to always follow the light. And I'll see you soon.